Hi guys, Lisa Edwards of Exclusive Career Coaching today, and I want to give you my top 5 strategies for the recent college graduates. So the crop just graduated in the last couple of weeks, and this today is going to be about those of you who have jobs lined up. You're getting ready to start that fantastic new career. Next week I'm going to give my 5 strategies for those of you that are still unemployed and looking, and how you can sort of fix that situation. So my number 1 tip is, and this is such a millennial thing, guys, don't try to run the show on day 1. I know you guys are super confident and you're super competent. However, you have to trust that there are people there who know more than you. Can I hear an amen from the peanut gallery, right? So we love you guys and we want you guys to succeed. However, you have to earn our trust. You have to earn our respect. That's not going to happen overnight, and it's not positional. You guys know that. It's not because you have a title or a certain credential. You have to earn it based on your reputation, and we will respect you if you give us the opportunity. So don't try to run the show on day 1. Don't tell us everything we're doing wrong on day 1. Just get in there, be a team player, and those changes will come. The recognition will come to you. You will get the promotions that you earn, but it's not going to happen overnight. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, and you have heard this from guest speakers that I've had on here. You've heard it from me before, but I want to say it again. Find a mentor. Whether that mentor is within the organization or outside of the organization really depends on what sort of mentoring you need and want and what's going to be best for you. I can remember so clearly when I first went to my second university, Truman State University, that I worked at. I had a wonderful friend there named Judy who worked in the same, under the same boss as me. We were in completely different areas of the campus, but she was invaluable to me in terms of kind of getting the temperature of our boss, understanding politics, because trust me, there's a lot of politics on a college campus, and just having somebody that I could go to and say, here's my situation, how should I handle it? So find somebody like that who can cultivate you, encourage your strengths, help you to identify and work on your weaknesses, and just be a confidant. I think you can't overstate that, especially in the beginning when you're kind of not sure who the players are and who you can trust and who you can't trust. So, hey guys, good to see a couple folks joining me. So number 1, don't try to take over on day 1. Millennials, again, we love you. You don't get to run the show yet. Number 2, find a mentor, somebody who can be a trusted confidant and who can encourage and work with you on your strengths and help develop your weaknesses. Number 3, get involved in and out of work. So within work, there's often committees that you can join. There may be special interest groups, affinity groups they're often called, committees, things that you can get involved in that will, number 1, get you outside of your specific office and working with the specific people that you work with on a day-to-day basis. But secondly, that will get you noticed by a wider a wider group of people. So it will get you noticed by other department heads, other decision makers, and you will start to get a reputation beyond the walls of your department. When you get involved outside the organization, you really begin to develop a network that will serve you for the rest of your career. So you start to make contacts for people who might have other job opportunities for you, who might have services and resources that you need, or they might need your services and resources. They might become lifelong friends. There's all kinds of reasons. And not the least of which is that if you join an organization that engages your passion, then you have a chance to do that. One of my passions happens to be animals, specifically dogs, and I'm not doing it now, but for a year I fostered puppies and fostered dogs. Actually, I didn't want the puppies, I wanted grown-up dogs. But it gave me a chance to meet a group of people that I would normally never meet and get out into the community. Every Saturday we were at a PetSmart and I was interacting with the people there. It was just a really good experience. Eventually I'll go back to it, but it did get me outside. So find something that you can do outside of work that engages your passion. So that's number 3. Get involved inside work, get involved outside work. Number 4. This is a huge one, guys, and I don't think that you necessarily understand this when you're 22, but find a way to make your boss's job easier, or put another way, find a way to make your boss look good. If you pay attention, you will figure out the things that A, your boss does not enjoy doing, and B, and these two things generally track together, it's something your boss also isn't very good at, right? So if you can be the solution to those things that your boss is struggling with, you will shine in your boss's eyes. And one of the reasons that I always was very careful as a hiring manager not to hire mini-me's was I wanted people whose strengths were my weaknesses, and conversely, my strengths were their weaknesses. So if I just hired a mini-me, they would be good at and enjoy doing the same things as me. So I want you to really pay attention to where are those gaps. Now, I'm not saying that you pick up a gap from your boss that you are no good at, that you don't want to do. Find something that really plays to your strengths, that really allows you to shine and solves a problem for your boss. That's number 4. And then number 5, keep evidence of your successes from day one. This can be a paper file, this can be a computer file, this can be whatever, all of the above. But you will forget the acknowledgments, you will forget the achievements, you will forget the little milestones that you pass as time passes. So keep evidence of that. That's going to help you as you update your resume, whether you want to move up with that company or move on. It's also going to help you to perhaps encourage you to apply for positions. You go back to that file and all of a sudden you get a lot of confidence because you realize how strong you really are of a performer. So keep I call them a brag file, but this is, and anybody who sends you an email on something you did very well, or performance evaluations can go in there, just notations of projects that you've managed and how that turned out. So keep evidence of your successes. That will help you in the long run. So I hope these 5 tips for those of you who have a job lined up, you class of 2019 graduates, I hope this helps. Next time around, I'm going to talk about my top 5 strategies for those of you that have not yet gotten that dream job, and I'll see you then. Take care.